Hey, fun topic this week. By the way, let's take Thursday off for Thanksgiving and we will reconvene on Friday, Black Friday, meditate so that we're um, more capable of high quality, intense shopping without depleting our batteries too much. So that'll be our schedule for the week. By the way, thanks everybody for joining. It sure is great to see you all. Uh, you guys are the answer to a prayer. That's the topic this week is, do you have a prayer? Do we have a prayer? Prayer is such an interesting topic, isn't it? We just got through meditating. There seem to be the two great pillars of spiritual work, prayer on one hand, meditation on the other. Uh, I heard a fellow say last night in a spiritual meeting, he said, prayer is asking and meditating is listening for the answer. But anyway, I'm just going to pose a lot of questions about prayer today, and then we'll look at it because prayer is truly a varied topic, isn't it? I mean, let's look at the spectrum of prayer. A spiritual master heals somebody instantly with a prayer. Uh, we'll use an example. Jesus heals a blind person instantly through some quality of prayer that is obviously a very, very advanced, high quality, very efficient, effective prayer. And then there are those who don't believe in prayer at all. I was listening to an atheist the other day make fun of prayer, and it was like, do you really think the thoughts that are going on inside of your brain, which is locked inside of a bony cranium, is really going to change anything? That's so patently absurd. That's quite a spectrum. On one end of the spectrum, there's prayer is absurd, ridiculous, does nothing. On the other end of the spectrum, prayer changes the most degraded situation instantaneously back into love and harmony and well-being. So where do you fall on that scale? Are you a good prayer? What's interesting about prayer, it seems to me, and in reading some of Emmett Fox, my favorite spiritual writer, he talks very sincerely about how some very sincere, genuine, spiritual and religious people, they've never really solved a problem in their whole life. They've been in the Bible or their spiritual literature or whatever their particular religion is, and they've tried to pray their whole life with great sincerity, but really their problems remain the same. They've never really solved a problem in their whole life. What's going on with somebody who sincerely is trying to pray but can't solve the most important thing to solve in their life? So we might take a look at that. Is there a nagging situation in our life that's never gone away? Has it always been finance? Have you always been a little short on cash? Is it romance? Have you always been a little short on intimacy? Is it health? Have you always been a little sick and not at your best? Has it been inspiration? Have you always felt like dull and bored? Has it been self-expression? Do you feel repressed? So these are all questions we can ask ourselves. And in truth, most studies show that most people do pray. They go inside of themselves and they look around for solution and resolution and answers. When do we most often pray? God, get me out of this one, right? And it's a natural time to pray, isn't it? So today there's a lot of inquiry around prayer. Ask yourself, am I a good prayer? Do I solve problems? Do I solve problems quickly? Do I restore harmony and well-being and return things to the proper course of affairs through prayer? Is my prayer connected to the power of the universe? Have I solved big problems in my life? Am I solving and resolving the biggest dilemma in my life right now through prayer? Is prayer working for me? And give yourself the honest answer. And tomorrow we'll reconvene and we'll look at some ideas on thoughts on why one being can be fantastically powerful at prayer, can literally move a mountain from over here to over here, mountains of difficulty, depression, worry, sickness, lack, scarcity, and why some people can't move anything with a prayer. So you definitely do have a prayer. We'll look at it tomorrow. And praying to pray better is a fabulous prayer. And have a beautiful day.